Okay, this is the second attempt at doing the video for the multiplayer car game. Um, so what I thought I'd do first is actually show you what the game should look like. Now, obviously you'd click play to play your game. This time I'm going to do file and build and run. That will open up a window like this. You choose the size of the window and then just make sure you tick windowed and then click play. Okay, and that's going to basically open up another window, and then here you click play. So basically you've got two versions of the game running, so you can see it as a multiplayer mode. Now, right, this is what's called a heads up display, HUD. This one is going to be LAN, local area network. That means, okay, host. So you're just going to click on host, and there's you, player one. Click change, and then you can just drive around. You might notice actually the camera, if I stop the car, the camera kind of zooms in a little bit. This is almost like a smart camera. It's kind of follows it. It looks a little bit more interesting, okay? It's called like a smooth action. Now, on this one, you've got the same one, but this time you are the client. Okay, so you can call yourself whatever you want, really. Okay, and just click change, and then you drive, and you should, there you go, and there's player one. And if I move the window, you see, now we're back to player one. So we are now player one. So if I move this out the way and drive back, okay, and forward and back, and that's how, okay, that's what it basically what it looks like. Okay, that's it. So you see, take it up. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Whoa. Okay, and that's it. That is what we're going to end up doing. So I'll close that down, and I'm going to try and do this in under 15 minutes. So I'm going to undo that. Now I'm basically going to make, I could make a new project, in which case all this would be clear. I'm not going to do that, just simply through time. The car that you just saw, you click on Asset Store and you can download a free, if you type in car, make sure you have free selected. In fact, I'll pause the video and just show you where you get it from. Actually, the internet is quite slow, so what I'm going to do, go back to scene. I'm going to do an entirely new project, okay, just so you see it exactly as it is, because otherwise there might be things that I forget to do. While that's opening, I will pause the video then. Okay, so this is an entirely new project, so everything is blank. Right, I won't do Asset Store. I'll just do assets, import package, and I was going to do vehicles. No, as you can see, I have not rehearsed this very well. Free game object, 3D object, and plane. And that's, I'm just going to increase that by 10. So we've got something to drive around on. It will just be a white floor. Okay, I am actually now going to go onto the Asset Store and download the car that you just saw, just so in case you've never done this before, I'll do that. Again, the network is a bit slow. So we're here. Do filter. It will take a while, might take a while to load up. It just did just then, but I click filter, free only. And you click back here, so it's put price 0, and then just type car. And then what we should have is the list of, that's the one. Okay, that's the one I used. You can try a different one, but I'm just going to go with that one. So it's a simple car, and really all the game, the coding for the game, if you watch a YouTube video, they'll explain the code. I'm not going to explain the code simply because I want the video to be quite short. Okay, here we go. That's your car. Double click, cartoon car free, prefabs. That's what you want, the prefab. You drag that up onto the stage, right? And that's what that's basically you click on the car, and this is everything to do with the car. Box collider means basically there's a box around it that so you can have collide with other things. Now I'm going to go through this really quickly. Just do add add component. Right, it needs to have a network identity, okay, because it's going to be a network game. local player means only you control it. I'm going to click again, network transform, kind of to do with how it moves. The next bit, this is where we have the code here. Now, this bit of code, set up local player. Okay, now what we do is we click create C# script. You're going to call it set up local and player, just like that. And it is important that lowercase s, uppercase u, you do need to keep that as it is. Right, so I've got it here. Now I'm going to double click on that to open it up. So this is just a text file. What I'm now going to do is double click on this one, which is the CS, means C#, which is the name of the programming language. Okay, I'll wait for that to open. Okay, that's that. Basically what you've got is this code here, and all you do is Command A, Command C. So you're copying it from that text file to this one. So you get rid of the stuff that was already there, and now you've got this. Right. All this, the text files that you see, these ones here will be underneath this video. The next thing that's really important, you do File and Save. Click on the triangle. So you're building, you're making sure the code is okay. Whoa. Okay, that's happened. I know why that's happened actually. So don't worry about that for the moment. We're going to solve that one now. It's actually looking for a file called Drive, which isn't there at the moment. And it's also looking for another one called Smooth Camera Follow. They are also, if you notice here, Drive and Smooth Camera Follow. So we are going to add them now. Okay, but that's, no, hang on. Right. That's there. Okay. Very important. It's saved, even though it hasn't compiled, we can still, what you do is, right, that hasn't compiled, okay, it won't run yet, okay, but it doesn't matter because we're going to solve that. But what you could do even at this point, so we don't need to save it, and I'm going back and forward again, okay, like, what you need to do is attach this code to the car. Now you can either do it like this, drag it, like that, okay, and it's there, okay, that's fine. If it didn't work, you could just click add component and type in set up, there you go, and it's there. Okay, so that has now been attached, and that's it really for the car. So you're going to click on it. This is important. Click apply. Then just delete from the stage. The car is there, and if you notice, you've saved it, so it's attached it. So you can drag 10 cars onto the stage, and they will all have this set up local and network identity and stuff like that. Right, that's your car done. Don't worry about the errors on the code because they will get fixed when we do the next steps. Right, main camera is here. Now on your main camera, that's where you need this. This is going to run over on 2 videos, I can see now. But that's where that smoothness when the camera was following the car, it's a nice smooth action. Well, that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to, on your main camera, we're going to add some code onto that. So I'm going to do File, C# script. This one is called Smooth Camera Follow. Okay, so I'll click. All right, click again and just change the name to Smooth Camera Follow. Okay, so I'm now going to double click on that one. So it's empty at the moment, but I'm going to just delete everything from there. This is Smooth Camera Follow. Okay, that's the name of it there. So Control A, Control C, and then, sorry, not Control, Command A, Command C, and then Command V. Now I'm going to do File and save it. So just save it and then try and compile it. Okay, again, that's got errors. Sorry, that's the setup one. Try that again. Okay, it's still coming up with errors on this one, but that's because it's missing this file called drive. So actually it's got rid of the error. There was an error there, but that's been sorted out now because that one's now exists. Okay, drive. Drive is something we need to put on the car as well, actually. So there's one thing I missed out. So I'm going to click on the car again, drag it onto the stage, and I need to make, so the next file is called drive. Okay, so again you do create C#, call it drive, so it's lowercase, double click on that. If you're curious what this stuff means, that's the sort of thing, probably just for another video. Drive. No, it's not drive. Hang on, just double click on that. But there are videos that are also on the ECA site. If you're looking at the ECA site, there are videos that sort of start to explain what the code does. But okay, so this is drive. Now I'm going to compile that by clicking on the triangle. You know everything's okay. If it's not okay, it'll come up red like it has on that one. But so now we have another file called drive, another C# file. So you click on the car again. Okay, this is right. Click on the car again. Just scroll down to the bottom. Drag drive onto the car. Now let's see. It didn't do it. Sometimes it just try. There you go. So you drag it. All right. Done. Believe that's done. I'm just going to check one bit of script. Right. Soon I'm going to cut this video short and just do a second video. Right. This bit here, it says when you click start, when the game starts, drive is enabled. Okay. Otherwise, it's not enabled. Now this is important. What you need to do, you've dragged that script on there. You need to untick that. So when the game first loads, you don't want the car just to drive. So I've unticked it. I'll click apply. Okay, and that's done. So the car is now finished. Now actually what you could do now is have another go at compiling that one. And that one's worked. Smooth camera follow. So all those errors have now been fixed. So your car is done. Okay, just double check that. It is all there. It says set up local player. It actually says there that there's some errors still, but I think if I click that, okay, I'll just try that again then. Set up local player. Click on that. Try that again. Yeah. So this time it has compiled. So I think that just needs refreshing. Let's have a look. So yours should look like this. Network identity. Associated scripts cannot be loaded. Ignore that for the moment. It should look something like that. Okay, I'm now going to delete the car from the scene. Just before I do that, I'll just click apply again. Okay. Get rid of the car. Right, that is the car done. No, it's not. It's not. I am so bad at videos. I'm going to pause this one. There's one extra thing. When we played the game to start with, above the player, I typed the player name in and the player name appeared above the car. So that's the final thing we're going to do. And that's what that bit of text is for as well. Okay.